What is going on, guys? My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today bringing you guys episode 3 of my 2-week Titan series. So we're starting today at 3,860 trophies, and it's safe to say this was the slowest episode yet. I tried to find as many raids as possible. I did a bunch of raiding last night on Thursday, and I even woke up this morning pretty early to try to get some raids in while I watched some golf, and I couldn't find anything. And I know I was complaining about it on Twitter with some of the other Clash YouTubers like Nick at Night, who are also searching up here around 3,900 trophies. So it's been a struggle, but let's go and attack some bases, and let me show you guys what I've got, as well as I do have a defensive replay at the very end. So I asked you guys in the last episode what army compositions you want to see, and a lot of you guys, some of you guys said some pretty troll stuff like all goblins, but a lot of you guys wanted to see some air attacks, and I thought I would train up on that over the next couple of days. So I'm going to try to do that. It's a little bit risky seeing as I only find like one base every 45 minutes to an hour, and even like over the last 12 hours it's been like one base every 2 hours. So I'm going to try to train and see if I can do a couple of air attacks. I'm going to have to watch a lot of YouTube videos before I do it because I really don't want to fail, because that sets me back so much time. So yeah, I'll be looking up some guides. If you guys have any suggestions, let me know, but I'm going to try to look up as many air attacks as I can, and I'll try to bring that out over the next couple of episodes. But again, I don't want to get too crazy and start failing some attacks just trying to be cute and stuff, because I'm trying to climb as fast as possible, and definitely for me that's using go wipe. Because I have the most success with that so far. But anyways, first base right here at 13 trophies. I ended up getting 2 stars. I was really happy to find this base. It didn't have 15 trophies, which is usually what I look for, but I still got 9 for that, so I thought it was a good base to attack. And let's go ahead and check out this next base right here. So I recorded the replay of this one because when I'm recording these raids, on the first 2 episodes, I was actually recording them, like I was just recording all the time that I was skipping through bases, but eventually I was getting these 4-hour long files and I had to search through it to find raids. So I think I might have a lot of my raids in the future be replays, just so I don't have to take up my entire hard drive of searching through the clouds. But anyways, enough complaining about that. Let's go ahead and attack this base. And I start off by attacking it from 2 separate sides. So I attack from the bottom and I attack from the top right. I used wall breakers on one side and a jump spell on the other side, and it actually worked out perfectly and gave me another jump spell that I could use to attack the center of this guy's base. So free spell is going down, and something that I've noticed about some of these bases, which is pretty interesting, and a twist that I've seen over the last couple of months, is that people are switching back to using a single targeted Inferno Tower, usually the farthest Inferno Tower away from where you attack. So this guy's base didn't have it set up like that, but most of the bases that I'm attacking, the one Inferno Tower that you guys see up right now usually would be a single targeted Inferno Tower, and it's actually pretty smart because I've seen it destroy my Barbarian King a bunch of times. I've seen it destroy my my P.E.K.K.A. a bunch of times, because the one in the front that's multi-targeted will take care of your wizards and stuff, but eventually towards the end, when your king breaks through that first tower, he usually gets targeted by that single target Inferno Tower. So I thought that was a pretty interesting twist, and something I'm going to be looking out for towards the future, because I've been freezing the multi-targeted Inferno Towers, but I've been realizing it's better to save my free spell for the single targeted one. But anyways, I'll show you guys an example of that in a later raid, and this one actually turned out pretty well. So not enough bodyguards to try to get 3 stars against this base. If I had another golem left, maybe my queen could have run around and shot everything, but still 12 trophies, not bad at all. And let's go ahead and check out this next base right here. Alright, so I got a little bit bored and I decided to switch it up a bit as far as my spells go, and instead of bringing jump spells, I thought I would bring some earthquake spells and test it out against a base. So I used 4 earthquake spells to take care of those 2 layers of walls that are near the town hall, and I did bring 6 wall breakers, which were good enough to break through right there, and I actually have a perfect angle to attack from, but I make a mistake that's pretty obvious right now, but I just wasn't paying attention at the time. I was probably watching too much golf. I dropped my king and queen way too early in the raid, as well as my P.E.K.K.A, when I should have waited for my wizards to destroy that elixir storage and those 2 elixir pumps right there. So my king, queen, and P.E.K.K.A would have just gone straight to the center of the base. But because I wasn't paying enough attention, I just pretty much dropped everything as soon as possible. My king and queen went off to the left, as well as I think maybe 1 or 2 P.E.K.K.A. And even though they went off to the left, I still have my wizards going to the center, as well as my golems, because of the fact that how the defenses were laid out. So still things should be fine, and especially after I drop that rage spell, it's going to speed up my king to destroy that one building, which is going to let my queen go back to the center, and I'm going to be fine to get 50% in this raid. So a little bit sloppy there. I chose a really good place to attack from by dropping those earthquake spells and those wall breakers, but again, I needed to be a little bit more careful with dropping my troops, and I made a mistake in dropping my troops too quickly and letting them go off to the left. So something I definitely need to keep track of and not mess up in the future, because again, when you lose a raid, it sets you so far back. And speaking of losing a raid, let's go ahead and check out this first defense I want to show you guys with my base right here. So a lot of people ask why players leave their town hall outside of their base, especially when they're up in the like high Champions League. And I think I've talked about it before, but I just want to talk about it one more time. So the reason I have my town hall on the outside, if I put my town hall inside of my base, if someone, let's say a player who's in Titan League, he finds my base and he sees I'm worth 1 trophy, but my town hall's on the inside, he's probably going to skip my base and look for a better offer. But let's say someone's in Titan League and finds my base and my town hall's on the outside and I'm only worth 1 trophy, 95% of the time, I get attacked by people that are higher than me. They take my town hall and they leave, and I only lose 1 trophy when I get a shield on defense, which is pretty amazing. Whereas if I have my town hall in the center, most likely those higher level guys aren't going to attack me for 1 trophy and risk losing 39. And then someone from the lower champion league is going to find me, and they're going to have 40 trophies available. And if they 2-star my base, I'm going to lose something like 27 trophies. So it's way better to keep your town hall on the outside, at least where I'm at. Once I get higher up, and if I get into the Titan League, then I'm definitely going to need to put it back into the center. But when you're around 3,700 to 4,000 trophies, I'd say it's definitely better to keep your town hall on the outside and get those free shields that only cost you 1 trophy each. So that's why I do that. That's why you guys see so many town hall snipes up in the higher Champions League, even the Titan League. And it's something that didn't make sense at the beginning when I first saw it, but then it obviously makes sense now, and it's why people have those free shields. So anyways, I lost this defense. He took care of my town hall and did destroy some buildings on the outside. This guy was in Champion 1, so he stole 16 trophies from me. Again, usually people in Titan find me, not people in Champion, and that's why I lost so many. But still, you guys can see I ended at 3,903 trophies. So really not that many trophies today. I searched probably more than the first 2 episodes, maybe even the first 2 episodes combined, and I just couldn't find that much. So I'm just going to continue the search today. I'm pretty much just going to go out and get some food. I'm going to go back and watch some more golf, play some Clash, if you can call searching through the clouds playing Clash, and hopefully I can have some better success finding bases. I know there's bases out there. Sometimes you just go through slow periods where you can't find anything, but hopefully over the next 24 hours I can gain maybe another 60 to 100 trophies. I feel like that would be pretty solid, and we'll definitely be on our way to Titan League. So 200 trophies away right now. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. Until tomorrow, I will see you guys later. Peace out.